action tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Blues take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. St. Louis gets a hold of it. O'Reilly's got the puck. Shot! Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Oh, denies them again!
Really sharp, never loses sight of the puck to make the second save.
Pucks it away in his own end. You can really sense the nervous. And they score on the board early here.
What a disappointment for the home crowd as they get into their seats, and already their home club is down 1.
Lots of time left in this period. The Blues lead it 1-0. St. Louis will go to work as they win the draw. Winnipeg's got a hold of it along the wall. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Winnipeg's looking to break out. The Jets take it along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Scheifele. Great save by Binnington. Glides along the blue line. Pass across to Saad. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Winnipeg's got the puck in their own end. Wheeler's got it against the boards. Picked up along the wall by Scheifele. Back at the point, he set it up. And he stops that cannon there. Wow. Here's a short pass to Schmidt. And he takes the feed.
They've had pressure on the offensive zone from the beginning of the shift.
Oh, turns it aside once again. They're really cooking here in the offensive end. All sorts of pressure. Look at this. The cycle game in full effect here. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Gains the zone through center. And look at this. They've turned this offensive end into a pressure cooker. And finally, they ease the pressure, and they look to go the other way. And he gets a glove on it to keep it at bay.
Somehow the shooter got loose in the slot, but the goaltender's equal to the task. That's a good save. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. They're going to have to call that.
On the redirect. Grabbed along the board by Metalainen. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
A lot of focus on the penalty killers now. This is an important time with a 1-goal lead.
Well, as both teams dig in for the face-off here just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here.
They've been trying to push for the tying goal. Now they're going to get an opportunity on the power play.
Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. The Blues will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Takes the pass. To his teammate. Scores! And the power play goal puts us back to a tie game.
All that work to try and get even, but you need the power play to help you out once in a while. They were sharp, efficient, and now this game is tied with that power play marker.
Picked up along the boards by Buchnevich. Winnipeg's got the puck. And he takes the feed. From one point man to another. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Big pass feed. And he takes a shot. Stones him in front. Point-to-point pass. And that's off target as it hits the body. 8 seconds left on the clock. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Nobody's going to be too happy with the timing of this penalty. Now you're under the pressure until the end of the period.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. There's the horn to conclude period number 1, and Ray Ferraro's already off to grab his intermission hot dog. We'll be back in just a moment. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. The Jets go right back at it on the power play here and win the draw to start the frame. And that's just out of reach. Misses over the net.
I'd like to see him hit the net, but that's a dangerous scoring chance.
Achari's got it in the offensive zone. Couldn't make the connection on the play. The Jets move the puck in the defensive zone. Gets it over to Morrissey. That's no good! And he denies that great opportunity there. Taken along the wall by Connor. Great read by the goalie as he pulls it away with the stick. And he stopped that one. Parayko's lugging the puck. And as he jumps out of the box, he can thank his penalty killers as they bail him out to keep this one tied.
Obviously a pretty important time in the game. The PK does a good job, keeps this game tied.
The Blues carry it along the wall. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Passed up ahead. Slick feed. And now he tries to get it across to Dubois. Winnipeg's gained the line and into the zone. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. The Jets take it along the wall. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. The Jets will serve 2 for slashing. St. Louis sends their man advantage unit out for the first time this evening.
The game plan always includes keep this power play off the ice. They've done a good job until now. It's the first opportunity for the league's #1 rated power play.
Winnipeg's got the puck shorthanded. Gets it out of his own end. Retrieves the puck trying to kickstart this power play. Into the offensive end right up the middle. Let's get the call. Look out. Look who's stepping in here.
Yeah, he jumped in pretty quick. He doesn't want the other guy fighting, that's for sure.
Oh, and down to the ice he goes.
That's the end of that spirited bout.
Ray, it looks like they're not done with each other down there.
No, they're going to bark at each other on the way to the penalty box, but into the box they go. Time to sit down.
Tarasenko's getting some ice time with this power play, and it's his zone ability that could be a difference maker in terms of generating offense here, guys. I'm going to be watching for that.
More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Son. Tremendous save by Hellebuyck. Looks like we got a delayed tripping penalty coming up here. Krug sliding the puck behind the net. And now it's grabbed by Son. What a block as he lays out, and I'm sure he'll feel that one. Well, it didn't take long for this crowd to turn.
Well, I guess it's another penalty against the home team. They've had it, and they want the official to know it.
Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. And not much on that one. Puck picked up by Morrissey. The Jets looking against the half wall. Nice feed. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Moves inside. Blocked in traffic. And not much on that one. Toninado's out of the sin bin and joins the penalty kill here. Moves it to Son. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. The Blues are going to have to move it up quickly here if they're going to capitalize on this power play. Pass broken up. Winnipeg's got it in their own zone.
DeMello's up at the box.
The Blues get nothing here on this power play. We're back to even strength.
Well, they'll have to regroup after that. The power play doesn't cash in. Opportunity lost for them.
Puck scooped up by Tarasenko. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Tarasenko's going to play it against the half wall. From a sharp angle, here's a shot. Hellebuyck's going to bounce on it, and he'll take the whistle.
He's usually a pretty conservative goaltender anyway, and so the opportunity to kill the play, he's going to take it.
Here in the back half of this period, it's all tied up. Quick feed to Parayko. Denied by Hellebuyck. Takes a shot. Just misses.
He's got to do something a little better than that. Just can't finish it from there.
Wonder if that gives him a nightmare later. Stopped by the goaltender.
Hellebuck's been terrific tonight. I mean, I don't know what more they could ask from him in goal. He has been excellent under deluge at times, but his team's in the game because he's been so good.
The Jets have it now. And he takes the pass. Shot! Turned aside with the glove by Binnington. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. The Blues played along the boards. The Jets have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Dubois. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. Delayed penalty looming. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here.
More and more commonplace around the league is this 1-3-1 set. We saw it earlier in the game, and you start to create mismatches all over the ice with the players moving and creating shots.
Here he is, wristed on net. Nice stop by Hellebuck. Big stop just as time expires in the period. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn. We're coming back with much more next. Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down. 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. Winnipeg's won the opening face-off, and their power play continues. Hangs onto the puck. Perfetti's got it along the boards. And now he moves it to Wheeler. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by O'Reilly. Here's a shot. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. Thomas gets set for the face-off here as they will continue to play shorthanded. St. Louis wins the draw. Scooped up along the wall by Thomas. Angles it over to Connor. Centering pass! He scores! What a play!
I love that breakout, James, but the key to this is the puck ends up on the stick of the fastest guy on the team. Just blows away from everybody to create that chance, and now it's in the net just a few seconds later.
Slides the puck down low. Thomas has got it along the wall. And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. Pionk's got a hold of the puck behind the net. Pushes it across to Morrissey. Here he is on the backhand. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Here he is from the slot. Fantastic save.
That's a really good save. I think the goalie's probably surprised he was dead center and open to shoot that puck.
Too much congestion blocks the shot. Slides it over with pace to Tarasenko. Drives to the sweet spot. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save.
Yeah, it's a sharp save, James. Right in the middle of the ice, he makes the stop and pushes it away.
And he slides it quickly to Morrissey. And he slides it quickly to Pionk. The Jets are on the attack. Sends the pass in front. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers!
Sweet down low play here. I mean, the shooter gets into position close to the net. That's a gorgeous little feed through the traffic, through the feet, onto the tape, and it's in the cage.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Winnipeg's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Oh, they couldn't connect on the play. Moves it quickly over to Dubois. And he sends it across to Wheeler. Into the offensive end now. Driving right to the front. Stop that one. Let's see what the officials are calling.
Well, they'll be without a player for the rest of the night. The game misconduct's been handed out. Dangerous play. We'll see if there's more discipline to it.
Sens won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack.
does that pump your bench up? And you can imagine what the other guy's bench is like, flat as a pancake, giving up the shorty.
The Blues are setting this up for an interesting finish here, Ray.
A lot more interesting than it was a couple of minutes ago. Now just down one, James. They can do this.
Menelainen stick handling in his own zone. Now a quick pass to Schmidt. Moves into the offensive zone. The Jets played along the wing. And now he angles it across to Menelainen. From the open ice, they gain the line. Good stop by Hellebuck. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Picked up along the wall by Wheeler. Lowry's got it near the point. And that's a great read to force the turnover.
Every night with this parity through this league, seems like we get more and more games like this, right down to the finish.
From the left side, he moves it up ahead. All alone! Big time stop!
Nose to nose, the goalie comes out better on this chance.
Taken by Wheeler. There's a solid collision. Here's a short pass to Connor. Winnipeg's regained possession of the puck. Connor's got it along the wing. From the boards, he takes that pass. Oh, and he steps into the line of fire and blocks that. Centering feed, and that's stopped. And he coughs it up with the pass. Puts another on the net. He scores! Could we get OT here?
Well, we got a better chance now, don't we? The game's tied up late here in the third period. The coach was pushing his players to stay aggressive, and they get the equalizer.
Thomas wins the draw. They'll go to work offensively here.
Well, the man advantage unit might welcome being back in even strength after giving up a short-handed goal in that power play.
They're not going to be too thrilled when they get a look at the film on that power play. Ineffective, and maybe more importantly, they give up the short-handed goal.
Slides it over to Rosen. Quick shot from point blank. Oh, that's a huge stop by Bennington.
Yeah, he's right in front of the puck, too, so there's really nowhere that puck's going to squeak through.
Less than 60 seconds to play in this tight one. Poked away at center by Rosen. Moves it to Saad. Takes it to the net. And keeps it out with the... Oh, wow. What a play on his part.
Aggressive stop out on top of the crease to make the save on a dangerous chance.
Grabbed along the board by Thomas. Winnipeg's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it around along the half wall. From the place 99 made famous. He was locked in there. Steps into it. Can't get it to go. Johnson Fjellby's on the attack in the offensive zone. Made the stop on the play. Saad's got it into offensive territory. Great heads-up play by the defender. Quick feed to Schmidt. Chance in front. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Bennington. There's the horn, meaning one thing. We've got overtime, and it's coming up in just a second.
Guarantee your seat for the upcoming playoffs. Call the box office for more information or check out our website.
Along with Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski here in the broadcast booth. They are ready to drop the puck on OT. Next goal wins. Here we go. Overtime's underway. Falk's got it in the defensive end. Takes a shot. Oh, what a block. He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. Shot. Drops it with the glove.
That's a good save. He had to struggle to find the puck. It's a forest of bodies in front of him.
Cuts to the paint. Gave on a stick. And he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. Poked away in the offensive zone by Shen. Sends it to the middle.
the puck inside the offensive zone. Oh, he'd like to have that pass back. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Across the line along the left wall. Sends it over. And he takes the dish. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Sudden death and nearing a minute to go here. Picked up along the boards by Thomas. Puts it on net. Gets the glove on it.
Thomas can't be fighting like he was earlier, James. He's too valuable to this team. He sat there for 5 minutes. You take yourself out of the game. Now he's back playing hockey, generating chances, and being the offensive leader that he should be.
Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. St. Louis is quick on the draw. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Taken along the wall by Wheeler. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Denied by the goaltender. And he elects to play the puck. Passes it over to Kyrou. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Big play inside the defensive zone. Trying to gain a step. He's in. Oh! What a save on the play. Moves it on over to Kyrou. Game on a stick.
Oh, the puck was like an anchor for the forward. He's got a breakaway, but he gets caught from behind.
Winnipeg's got into the offensive zone. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Here's a chance. And there's the horn to conclude overtime. And we are off to the shootout. And we'll bring it to you in moments. Who'll be the hero? I can't wait. A lot of people lament the shootout, but look at this place right now. Craig gives them absolutely nothing on that.
It's amazing how many points are alive in a season. The goalie has to be good if you're going to collect some of them.
Scores! Oh, what a snipe!
Didn't have much room. It looked like the goalie was in pretty good shape. But this one's in the back of the net. I'd like to tell you the shooter had a great idea where that backhand's going. Most of the time, we don't have any denies them. Really important for the goalie to be solid in the shootout.
I just had to come on here. Whether whoever wins or lose, good motherfucking game, man. Good shit.
Steps up and owns it.
That's why you're at the end of the shootout line. The pressure increases as the shots dwindle down. He had to score.
Gives them absolutely nothing.
I think the goalies that are best at this are the ones that are the most efficient. They don't move a whole lot. They just really play their position solidly.
And he makes it look easy on the play.
Just like they do in practice. Stop just what the shooter has to offer.
Here's a chance to seal the deal. Makes it look easy on the play there, Ray.
I think it's harder for the goalie in the shootout than it would be on a breakaway. The shooter has so much more time.
He's dialed in on that one.
So quick across the net. Doesn't matter if you deke or shoot on him. He's really good at this.
Pionk's got a chance to be all that in a bag of chips if he can finish it.
Good game, man. That was intense. I'm posting on YouTube. Look at Panda Man 700. Find yourself. Good shit.
Listen to this crowd salute. An amazing game. You know who loves a winner? Everybody. Listen to this place.
You want everybody on the same side, win some games. The players salute the fans who get to cheer a great evening.
That concludes a fun night of hockey for Ray, Carlin, and the
That was
rest of the
crazy
gang
match.
here at EA Sports
That was,
on Jake's
I'm
About
sweating.
Good night.
Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.